Once upon a time, a long time ago, in a land far away. What happens when you hear these words? If you are in the Western culture and English speaking, you will know immediately that a story is going to follow. And if you're a speaker, you know that storytelling is the most powerful part of your speech. If you can tell a story well, and it can arouse the emotions of the listener and leave a message or point in their minds and hearts, then you have succeeded in that particular speech or presentation. Once people know that they're going to be told a story, and the story begins, and it sounds interesting, there's very little chance that they will not listen to the story to completion. But for a story to gain real momentum, the people listening to it need to identify in some way with the protagonist in the story. And my view is that the story needs to be long enough for the people to identify and feel for, sympathise with, have empathy for the person in the story. So storytelling is the way to go. But one of the worst things you can do is to get up in front of an audience and say, now I'd like to tell you a story about. Don't do that. They will listen, but it's just not the way it's done. Those words that I used at the beginning of this, once upon a time, a long time ago in a land far away, takes us back to our childhood, to when we were very young and so many stories were introduced in this way. Later though, as we grow up, as we become adults, we think that that's a pretty corny way to introduce a presentation. And in many cases it is. I still use it. I get up in front of an audience and my very first words to the audience after I've thanked the MC for introducing me are, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a storyteller. What do storytellers do? And from those opening words I always get, someone will always say, tell stories. And then I start. Once upon a time, a long time ago, in a land far away. And I've got 'em. And I tell a story. It's a story that makes a point and also creates laughter, gets the audience on side. Once that's done, then I can turn around and give my main presentation, which might or might not be a story. So to reiterate, storytelling is the way to go. It's where the power lies. Make sure that the story is powerful enough and long enough to involve the audience identifying with the protagonist in some way. That way you'll have them. I hope you got something out of this little video.